What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. We are back. The episode today is carrying on from last week, the two-part episode that we talk about how to create a great service, get better results, build better retention, charge what you're worth, and have more time, run it more efficiently, be less stressed. You're looking at your business at the moment, you're like, I'm fucking capped and I don't even know how I can go anywhere from here because I'm so busy, but I know I'm not making enough and I want to grow further than here. This is probably where you need to start, is improving the efficiency and the effectiveness of your service so you can keep people longer, charge more, and do it in a shorter time frame. So if you're a return listener, make sure you're back here. So hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a comment if anything stands out in the episode. We love getting that feedback, and honestly, it really helps with the metrics to get things pushed out to more people, so we would appreciate that. Don't forget, Standout PT intake is always open, ready for you right now. Is a call with me to go through your business, find the biggest obstacle, and I will solve it for free for you on the phone with you. Sign up and up. You can just take it. You're now with me to solve the biggest problem in your business. And I will talk to you about Standout PT. It's our 26-week program, 10K months, hybrid of face-to-face and online, or one or the other, working just 30 hours a week, where we implement everything that we talk about in the last podcast and today. Enjoy the episode, and you'll see Jason and Jess for the next couple of episodes while I am away. Ciao. What's actually in the Zoomy? Caffeine, nicotine.
The Zoomy pouch is... I've got a picture of it here. So, we got a caffeine and nicotine formula, and then it's got nootropics in it as well. The only thing is the nootropics aren't listed on the front, so I can't
tell you what they are.
I can't tell you exactly what they are.
How long do you think you get the benefit from it? Because it's like 80 milligrams, still a decent amount of...
Couple of hours?
Yeah. Still a decent amount of caffeine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty fucking alert right now. And I used it yesterday.
As you sit down to a slow drip from Tam.
So I've got... Yeah, because I've got to train, bro.
Yeah.
I've got to train after this. Yeah, man. I've got to bring the best YouTube content known to man.
Yeah. PB those numbers, bro.
Absolutely. I've got caffeine pouch, caffeine, nicotine. I've got all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like them.
Yeah,
I like them working good.
You have a go-to, or it's like horse for course?
I think nicotine hands down is the best one. But it's like, just taboo to say because it's said addictive, said blah blah blah. Yeah. Like, you're a fucking adult, man. Like, make your own fucking choices. But yeah, nicotine's fucking mad, bro.
Yeah, I don't use it a lot.
Nicotine and caffeine together is so good.
Yeah,
it's just like if you.
It's bad for you.
If you have, like they're using nicotine. They're using nicotine to help treat like Alzheimer's and shit. So and like helping with like cognitive issues. Yeah, right. Cognitive decline diseases and stuff. So I'm like, well, fucking, how bad is it? But it's like if you're one of those people where like, you can't have a little bit because you're just chasing more. You're just chasing more. And you see it, with people who have the caffeine, they're just chasing the caffeine hit. Yeah. And I'm like, you're masking something that you haven't gotten diagnosed, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you got a dopamine deficency here, bro.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to chase that. It's like you need to get that sorted out. Like, or you're just like in a deficit like me and just tired as fuck all the time.
I was having a look at some pre's earlier in the week, like $4.50 a serve and shit. Like,
nah, it's too much.
How?
Go to try the Cognitone again. That formula's fucking awesome.
I use the pumps one. I really like it.
Yeah, I was thinking of buying.
I don't like I would try Cognitone again because I only half scoop because I don't like beta-alanine.
Oh, does it have it in there? I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the only thing.
So I get the face tingles, which I don't like.
Yeah.
No, Cognitone doesn't.
Okay.
The pumps that I'm using.
Oh, yeah, because Cognitone's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like if I was almost going to buy that instead of the pouches, but then I was like, just I like the idea of just putting it in for when I need it and then just taking it out for when I don't. But I would probably just
gone through this weird phase where I haven't ordered anything supplements online for forever.
Oh, really?
Just buy everything.
I order everything online.
Yeah.
I bought a fishing, not a fishing thing, but I bought like a 30-day pill organizer.
I've got one of those, yeah.
I put every tablet I have to consume daily.
Yeah.
Man.
Mine's even got AM and PM.
Oh, yeah.
Days.
Yeah. 30 days.
No.
For 30 days? Oh, I was
No.
going to say that
I,
thing would be...
I just use it as a 30-day because I don't do AMP.
Yeah, because I was going to say that would be
Yeah.
ginormous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it though.
Yeah, I love that. Like, you should see mine. Mine looks like my spreadsheets.
Yeah.
And then yours was pretty nice. And then Tam's was like real nice. I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Mine's just like fucking fluoro multicolored for some old person
Oh,
to be able
really?
to see what the fuck's going
Nah,
on.
I just needed black.
And yours is like neat. And then Tam's is like, ooh.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
So what supplements do you take?
Multi, B, C, D, CoQ10.
Yeah.
Fish oil.
Yeah.
D. I said D, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Most days, if I don't forget.
Yeah.
It's right next to my coffee machine, so I'm usually pretty
Fuck, me too, bro. So I said to Steph, I'm like, I don't care if you don't like where this is.
I need it.
I need it to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it's hidden in the fucking butler's kitchen. That's all you get.
No, I can see it.
Yeah,
It's
like,
fine.
this is my bench.
Yeah, yeah.
And it can have as much shit on it as it
Yeah.
needs.
My coffee machine is on the main bench. And I don't care. It lives behind the sugar, so when I pick up the sugar, I'm like, gotta have my subs.
Yeah. That's it. Needs to be in plain sight type dude as
The
well.
hardest thing is I take them before bed, not first thing in the morning,
I'll take mine at lunchtime.
so I forget a lot.
Yeah, I take mine at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So, because I have to go into the pantry
I'm
anyway.
way too scattered at lunchtime.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not a person.
Yeah, it's fair. Well,
Yeah. During work hours, I'm not.
don't
a
you
human
reckon
being.
at night time though you could potentially like not sleep because?
I haven't. I've tested it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It's
because
okay.
that's why I would avoid
Yeah.
nighttime.
Yeah.
You know, like B vitamin intake,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example. I'd like that to fucking
I haven't noticed it. No.
wake me up. Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not in Ferrari gear, mate. You
I,
see that wing?
dude,
And the was the start.
it's either going to be the most technical advanced thing ever, or it's just going to
shit.
absolutely be trash. I mean, at least it's the rear wing; they can just change it.
So they ran it. Apparently, they ran it for 10 minutes and then took it off.
Mm.
And the guys I listened to were like, so either
it's awesome, or
it's
it's
so good and they're hiding it, or they're embarrassed and they've just fucked it off.
Yeah, because I saw that depending on the shape, it would depends when you get downforce,
Yeah.
like more or less downforce. So
Yeah.
they can flip it for the corners and whatever. I'm just like, for me, the first thing I saw then, like I do with everything, is like what happens if it breaks.
Yeah, it's another thing.
Yeah, it's just
because it's a
more-
Ferrari.
Yeah, just more moving components. I look at things like that with everything.
Yeah.
Just like, what's the worst case scenario here?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't look that good.
This can break.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
really hoping that the speed's there.
And Ferrari's hoping that they don't change their start protocol because they have the best start.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, some people could be sandbagging. Like, Red Bull looks pretty good.
Yeah. But it's assumed that the Mercedes is too.
Yeah, everyone thinks they're sandbagging
There's
as
4
well.
of them, so 4 teams with that engine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see.
Touch wood that we don't get to Melbourne and
I just hope the
Mercedes win by
racing's.
3
I
seconds.
just hope the racing's good.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you see
not-
how Jazz passed where he had to he ran out of battery?
Yeah, I'm just
And
like.
then, so he pulled out, ran out of battery, pulled back in, and then Bottas ran out of battery, so he passed him. It was just
Yeah.
like, that's not it.
Yeah,
That's
what
not
I'm.
it at all. It's slot car shit.
That's really what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Is the racing's not going to be that great.
Yeah.
But,
Anyway,
yeah.
I really want to have an F1 podcast, and this isn't it.
The funniest comment I heard, for me, was Formula 0.5.
I really like, so I went to Le Mans 2016, and the hybrids back then made the same noise that the Formula 1 cars do. Like
Yeah.
when they come into the corner, you can hear
Yeah.
all the electrical shit going on. It sounds like Bumblebee's about to run down the straight. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They sound like Transformers. I remember sitting in the stand just being like, that is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But it's like Formula 1 probably still shouldn't sound
Yeah,
like that.
I don't think they needed the battery to be that big of a component, man.
No.
You know, and now they're like,
they got
oh,
bitten though, because it was like the whole world was going electrical. So it made
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
And now
they
everyone's
can't,
like,
but yeah,
they're actually like, you know what? We're not going to do that.
yeah. And sustainable fuel is actually a thing now. We
Yeah.
got net zero emissions on the fuel, so it's
So they
like,
kind of banked on both and then got fucked because
uh,
everyone's gone, actually,
yeah,
we don't really want to do this
this
electric
shit.
thing. Yeah. Maybe they actually read that, it actually takes like 400,000 kilometers before you break even because the CO2 produced just by making the battery,
Yeah,
you have to do 300,000 Ks.
yeah. I'm stuck in a political vortex at the moment.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just fucking so sick of everything because I'm old and angry now.
Yeah, awesome.
And then I looked at this thing about the the windmill things, those windmills.
Yeah.
And then they were like
recycling shit.
Yeah, and then it was like, well, how do you get the some key component from that? And the guy's like, coal power.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you just say? He's like, yeah, coal power.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool. So you need fucking.
Yeah,
It's
when
like,
you trace how the battery's made,
Yeah, it's like, what are we
it's
doing
like
here, bro?
slave labor here, fucking deep earth mining here, fucking ship this, factory this, and it's all just like, let's fuck everything, but you feel good because your car's lower emissions.
Yeah.
It's, again, from the last podcast, just ask one more fucking question.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we are picking up from our last episode. We were talking about service, and we decided to go all the way in instead of just like
Surface level.
Yeah. So we're up to deciding your method. So if you haven't heard the last episode, you need to go check it out because we talked about starting with your offer statement, so actually knowing what you do. And it sounds like doesn't sound that important, like having one sentence that describes exactly what you do to the market, but it fucking matters, man.
Yeah.
So important. Then we went into value quadrants. So we talked about having high value, low effort, high value, high effort, and then the worst, low value, high effort.
Yeah.
Things in your business that you're offering that's maybe costing you. And then we talked about how you price yourself based on that as well. So today, it's a little bit more about the delivery side. So you've positioned yourself and you've got an idea of how you're going to build everything else.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about your actual method of delivery.
Yep.
So if you don't have a method, you will be the personal trainer that some of them brag about it, takes 3 hours to write a program per client and takes, you had one of yours that was like, I don't want to put on anyone next week because it takes me fucking too long.
Too much friction on board. Yeah.
So that just means you don't have a clear method.
Yeah.
I was chatting to the guys during the week, just like in the app and like, do you guys need anything more? Do you have the programs you need? Are you building shit for new clients coming in? And all of them were like, no, we have everything.
Yeah.
So like they can come in, there's already a sequence built for them to follow with the new client from day one.
Yeah.
That doesn't take them an exponential amount of time.
Yep. That
they know works and delivers a result. So the method itself will give you and your client confidence because it's like, this is how we do it. Yeah. Everyone's had a conversation with someone that you kind of like, oh, like we could do this and we could go that way and we could do this. And it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Versus someone that's like, we need to do this.
Yeah. You're selling like a method though.
100%.
Like that's the separator.
Yeah.
From everyone else in your demographic, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to have a way of looking at like whatever your offer statement is, like whatever said unique outcome, like you have to sit back and go, okay, so how do I deliver said unique outcome?
Yeah.
Like what's involved in getting that? Is, it's training, it's nutrition, it's, whatever else it is, it could be in a wellness space. So there's a little bit of that stuff in there. There's, obviously community and accountability. Like what does it look like for you? Once you have this overarching, like, pillars to solving that net issue, the next thing from there is like, okay, what does this look like in 3 really distinct segments?
Yeah.
Phases.
Yeah. So staying on the method, so you have confidence in yourself because you've got something that works. So the guys that like using our training app and stuff in the face-to-face side of the business were like really comfortable to be like, yeah, one of these programs is going to fit my client and I know it's going to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So selling it's easier, delivering it's easier, prescribing the consults, answering the questions, fielding that awkward part of getting to know them, building the trust and all of that's easy because you have confidence in what you're delivering because you've done it before and it's repeatable. Next is the authority piece, the marketing. Yeah. You have a message and a method that's different to someone else and someone can align with that and be like, I want that. Yeah. Also,
people want to buy the thing too.
Yeah.
Like they want to buy the method.
Correct.
And like
I want to buy how you do it.
The person matters.
Yeah.
But because most people have had coaching already now. And from some of the stories I've been hearing lately, not great experiences.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now they're like hesitant.
Yeah.
So they want to look to like a system that's going to get the outcome for them. Yeah. And then like the person simultaneously. Like that's going to be the decision making moving forward. So it's, people are struggling with like content and marketing. It's so much more marketable, like having a way of doing something and being like, yeah, this is the driver of the results.
Yeah.
So
how do you, just on that, so you have your own method. Someone comes to you, consult, or they're already a client, and they come in with someone else's method.
Yeah.
That is clearly not working.
Yep.
And you can see so many holes in it. Advice to, because I had this during the week with a consult process.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just hate shitting on other people.
Yeah.
Because like this might work in a different context.
Absolutely.
If you like, it was very sale. Like the second you were on that consult call, you were getting sold to. Yep. It was the first thing was a fucking slide presentation was up when you started and blah blah blah. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But if you've got hundreds of leads, then sure.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you need to build a relationship and do all the shit.
Yeah.
How do you navigate that with, say, a coaching client that comes to you and is like, oh, like I'm doing 120 sets a week.
Yeah, yeah. So I usually will preface it of like, there's multiple ways to do things, so I'm going to show you how to do things my way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to highlight the gaps that I think you currently have.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you how I will solve them.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm not sitting here saying what you did was... Like, every now and then I'm like, nah, that's fucked up. So I won't...
Who hurt you like that?
Yeah, I won't shy away from being like, if I can prove that it's conclusively what they're doing currently is just stupid...
Yeah.
I won't necessarily say that, but I'll be like, this is, like, tell me why you're doing this, and then most likely they can't, and I'm like, okay, cool, so we're going to do it like this, and I can tell you why. So you're just, like, really justifying, like, your way of doing things, and how you're going to fill that gap, and that's, like, kind of what you should be doing anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole, like, shitting on people type thing. I know some people will get caught up in the moment, like, when they're doing a consult, and someone's had a process, and that's an experience with somebody, and you can sit back and be like, oh, yeah, well, that's, I would never do things like that. It's like, it's two sides to every coin.
You don't know the context. You don't know the full story. You're only getting 100%.
100%. So you're just like, what's your method? What's the net outcome they want to have? What are they currently doing? How do you fill those gaps? What didn't work for them with their last experience? I think that's the biggest one. Yep. And then you're like, okay, cool. This is how we're going to solve that. Yep. So sometimes, like, I know for most of the people I'm having move over now, the biggest ones aren't necessarily like the nuts and bolts. It's the how they're treating the person. Communication's not that great. Yeah. Not necessarily like listening to feedback and blah, blah, blah. So I'll be like, well, this is how, we'll solve that issue for you.
Yeah. It's also great because I get that one a little bit too. And I'm like, I'm not that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if that's why you're here, I'm not. We're not talking every day, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I was just about to say. I also will just flip it back to them and just be like, "Well, did you let this person know?" Because most of the time it's a communication thing.
Yep.
So they're like, "Oh, they didn't speak to me that much,"
Yep.
and then they think that like there's heaps of clients and they're just not. They just don't care because they take on heaps of people. And so I always kind of push back and be like, "Did you let them know that?" You
felt that way.
You felt that way. Did you let them know the communication wasn't there? Did you let them know what you would like to see in it? Just so you're making sure that you're not just bringing somebody else on now that isn't going to really go into your kind of coaching method. Because like I don't mind like interaction and stuff, but I'm also like not going to adjust your program and shit every day. Yeah, like I'm not. That's not. You're not buying a mate. Yeah, you're buying a touch point and a service, and someone's going to help you hold you accountable. But it's like I'm not that guy. Yeah. So just making sure you kind of, I guess, like preface that and filter it as well. So we start our method process by creating the pillars, right? The areas that you're going to operate within. Yeah, it's like how do you get net outcome? You know, like what are the major areas? Yeah, like that's your thing. For us, we have mentality, training, nutrition, programming, recovery, lifestyle. Yeah, that's where we operate. Mm-hmm. We need enough of the mentality stuff to get people by. We don't use mindset on purpose because we don't want to coddle you. It's not what we do. Exactly, yeah. And then we are technical trainers more often than not. Data-based, program-based, follow the plan, we'll make the adjustment. Follow the plan, we'll make the adjustment type coaches. So those core elements are the main thing. Yeah. We don't have hype groups and daily challenges and because we don't have community as the number one pillar. Yep.
It's something we do. We have events and we have good relationships and we prioritize community, but it's not part of the service in that, well, you're going to get hyped up every day.
Yeah, that's right.
For example, whereas if you are a community-based coach and you want to have that as a core pillar, you make that a higher priority.
Yeah, we're a standards-based business.
Yeah.
Like even our last pillar, I would argue it's lifestyle. So it's like live the lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what do you need to embody as the person to be bigger, stronger, leaner, whatever it is that you want? Like that's us, and we're like, cool. This is the standard, and we hold you to that.
Yeah.
And then what we like to do is just put you around a bunch of other people periodically who live at that standard.
Yeah.
So
a good way to do this is whether you pick your pillars first or you do it after. We have an exercise in the course where you write down 100 problems that your client has. And it's not 100 things that you think they do wrong. It's 100 problems they have.
Yeah.
100 issues that they deal with. I don't know how to get enough protein. They don't.
Yeah. What do they say daily?
Correct.
That's probably the easiest way. It's like,
yeah,
I feel like shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's a pain point.
So if you can get to 100 of those, then write the solution to every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then put them under your 5 pillars.
Yeah.
The level of bulletproofness that you will have after that, it's like, I can solve all of that in my business.
You also have 1 million pieces of content.
Yeah. Well, that's
100
done.
100 pain points. There's so like how many ways could you make content? You could put like 10 to 20 per pain point.
Yeah.
Ways to make content.
Yeah.
It's like, 200,000.
Put that into Manus and off you go. Like you got a 12-month content strategy done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really, really useful for you to understand the client better is an amazing exercise just for you to get in your head from a marketing training exercise as well, learning what do they say, not what do you think as the prescriber.
Yeah.
But then also making sure that you actually have the outcomes of everything.
Yeah.
And then you can deliver that. And then the next step on top of that is to automate as much of that as you possibly can.
That's the key to a results-based business. We see it time and time again when people come in to stand out. The reason they don't have a results-based business and it's just relationship-based is because they don't really know how they get results.
Yeah.
And they don't set the tone from day one. Like, this is what we're going to do. Like, they end up just like trying to become their mate and just entertain them and just doing exercise and stuff, which will work like, in a face-to-face setting for as long as it doesn't.
Yeah. It's not
online though, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get that's minimum term bouncing to someone else.
Yeah.
So to stay results based all the time, you need to be like from the get go. This is how we do things, and then it's like, what do the next periods look like? Which I'm sure we're going to go into next.
Yeah. Yeah. So next is talking about having a phase based structure to your business. So I think you've got foundations.
Well, we can I'll preface this like it's dependent on the person, their business, and how they want to run things.
Mm-hmm.
So the easiest way to describe this is you have your minimum term. It can be 12 weeks. It could be 6 months.
Yep.
So what you want to do is break up that minimum term into 3 phases.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what would you like to do? Perfect world. You've got X outcome and X guarantee in your fucking offer statement. How are we going to make this happen?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want every single person to embody and have over that period of time?
Yeah.
So if we look at our method, we have like this foundation priming block. Mm-hmm. Then we have like specificity, we'll call it. And then we have this, like, we call it a bridge.
Mm.
So the priming and foundation block is, what do we need this person to do to get to in order to drive specificity, which is the next layer and the next phase. So usually it's like constant training frequency.
Yep.
Strength and performance in the gym needs to be at a certain spot for you to take advantage of a build, fat loss, etc. What do you guys need to do? How long is it going to take for you two to figure each other out? Coaching relationship, where everything is, how this person ticks, what to get the most out of them, have them build the confidence and trust to ask questions and all that kind of shit. It's probably going to take like a 4 to 6 week period, right?
Yeah.
So our minimum term 16 weeks. Okay, cool. So we take 4 weeks off, maybe a 2 week leeway. Done. All right. Yeah. So we've got 10 weeks now. So now we're driving specificity. Mm-hmm. The best thing about the first phase is it doesn't matter if we aren't directly trying to lose body fat, whatever. They're probably going to get it as a byproduct.
They will anyway, yeah.
So you can still celebrate those landmarks across the way and be like, imagine what's going to happen when we go into direct said specificity. So then the next thing's specificity. Whatever it is, these are the expectations now. 100% check-in and compliance. What does that look like? Like, what do you want to get that person to be doing in that period to maximize the effect?
Yeah.
I would then argue 2 weeks before your minimum term is up, potentially, you need to start considering what's next.
Yep.
You need to be like, the likelihood of us getting this goal, if you haven't achieved it already, is, guaranteed. What's next for you?
Yeah.
What else do we want to work on?
Yeah.
Because that's going to open doors to people's, thoughts and creativity and even just belief. So they might not have ever achieved the 10 kilos they've always wanted to lose, and you've lost 12.
Yeah.
So now they're like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind nicer arms, and I wouldn't mind a nicer this or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, this is what. So then you go through the same process, almost like the consult.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, map it out.
Yeah.
Expectations. This is the plan. Whatever. That person agrees to that. You've got another 16 weeks with them.
Yeah.
And then they get caught into the I'll call it roboticness of the coaching, which is your style.
Yeah.
That's your retention driver.
100%.
It's not like just being friends.
Yeah.
And it's not just the community. They're there to get results.
It's looking future.
Yeah.
Looking beyond the current goal to what else I can achieve beyond this, and having a plan and knowing what's coming.
Absolutely. So if you're sitting here, it's like, what do you want that initial period to look like for everybody? And there's still going to be nuance within that. So it's not like everyone does the same program and everyone does the same fucking whatever. It's just like, you got to look at everything with the idea that we do this first, then this, then this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the method.
I think so few people have that.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, that's how you serve people.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can do it efficiently and repeatably.
Hold them to the expectations. What do they look like?
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah, most people are just doing that vaguely, so they're not. Yeah, retention sucks, buy-in sucks, results sucks because the client doesn't know what's expected.
Imagine in your consult, you're like, because the consult, you map in the plan out.
Yeah.
So you go, cool, this is phase 1. This is where we need to be before we go to phase 2. Mm-hmm. I need your check-ins to be at 100%. I need your nutrition compliance at 95. I need. Mm-hmm. This person is, if they sign up, they've agreed to that shit.
Yeah.
So you now have a way of like molding this person into how you want to operate. Yeah, you've got an idea of like how you program. Most people, it's like pattern exposure at the start. Then it's like, cool, let's get real specific with like divisions and muscle groups in the next phase, whatever. But like every person goes through that pathway. It's just the minutia.
What's in it?
You get to do the cool coaching thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that's way more effective. And that is service.
Yeah, and it's what good coaching should be.
Yeah.
And very few people have it. Yeah. All right. 90-day roadmap.
Yeah. So the 90-day roadmap layers onto, like, again, like I just put 90 days because it's like 12 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever your minimum term is, you want to go, this person's 0 and this person's like, said outcome, 20 kilos, 10 kilos, like 20 kilos lost, 10 kilos in size, whatever. You want to have landmarks along the way to be celebrated.
Yeah.
So that's what the roadmap is. It's like when this person's on this journey, what are you going to do along the way that reinforces good habits? You're celebrating little wins. You're making sure that this person has clarity. Where on this journey would you do that?
Yeah.
So first 2 weeks, probably going to reinforce the habits because you're not going to be able to really see any meaningful change. Maybe at the 4 to 6 week mark, do a little bit of a review of like, hey, this is where you started and this is where you're at now.
Yep.
Sure, if they're not at a physical change, still double down on like what's going good and the habits and stuff. The more landmarks you celebrate along that period, the more likely they are to do the thing. Yep. We're bred on affirmation. Reinforcement of habits come from positivity. So it's not, I'm gassing this person up because I just like word vomit shit. I'm actually going to pick, areas within my coaching philosophy that I'm going to show them proof. So you could show them maybe their increase in strength in a certain lift.
Yeah.
We've got the ability to report anything. So show them improvements in training performance, show them improvements in compliance, show them improvements in physical change. Do that periodically across that period of time. That is again showing the value of you.
Yeah.
This
is how you're behaving. Yeah,
absolutely.
Change while you're here.
Yeah. So that roadmap is super important. And again, it's not really something everybody does.
Yeah.
They don't have a period of time where they're like, I need to show this person how about like what they're doing is working, and I need to kind of show them how valuable it is what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So then lastly second lastly.
Yeah.
Auditing your client experience. I think this is one of the most valuable things you can do.
Yeah.
Is from the moment, go through your entire business as a client, because what happens is, sorry, let me finish the thought. Go through your entire business as a client, from inquiry to the call, to the onboarding, to the first check-in, to the 7th check-in. What does that all look and feel like? Because what happens is you change shit along the way and it gets disjointed.
Yeah.
So when you sat down and thought about it and built it out, now it looks nothing like that. And the consult doesn't talk to the call anymore, and the sale doesn't talk to the onboarding anymore, and like it all just gets fragmented and broken.
Time and energy leaks too, man. And like everybody looks at things like where they are currently and they're not busy. It's like, do that with like 10 people. Like maximum. Think of the maximum of whatever you sign up in a week, double it.
Yeah.
That is fucking leaking time and energy, bro.
Yeah. So sitting down and going through all of that is really, really valuable.
Absolutely.
So it'll give you an insight as to what the client sees in terms of value, and give you the holes that you can then go fill.
Yeah.
Because you will have created holes because you've made changes, and you'll find new ways of being efficient because you're looking at it with fresh eyes, and things that you thought were scary before are now not scary. So it's easy to do X, Y, Z now. So that's less overwhelming. So now I can put this other step in that makes it better and more efficient, or take that step out because I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, shortest segment for us to talk about, maybe one of the more important ones to do. It's just like go through and what does this actually look like for people?
Yeah, front and back end audits should be done often.
Yeah. So the onboarding blitz, so the first 14 days, what do we need to do in that? Because it's the most critical time to make sure we're going to get a result.
So the first 14 days, like you mentioned, is really, really important because we want to set this person up for success. So as the business, as the coach, we have to assume and remove all of the friction from that person to ask questions, to get what they need, to understand what's going on, etc. Granted, like, they're adults and, fucking whatever, like we need to create autonomy. If you don't set that person up in the first 14 days, the likelihood of them staying on after 12 or 16 weeks or whatever your midterm is exponentially lower.
Yeah.
So just do the right thing and set things up and have a system of what that looks like. So it's like day one, you've already kind of done it on your audit, your front end audit. It's like, what is day one, first program, first check-in, first overview? What does that look like? So you've got that. Maybe 3 days later, just touch and base. Hey, how's everything going for your first week? Is there anything you need? What are you liking? What are you struggling with? Whatever it is that you want to do. Just open up the communication so you can get some really valuable feedback to them on what they need from you. The next contact point is going to be your check-in again.
Yep.
Or your next session, if this is a face-to-face scenario.
Yep.
So you'll be able to go over the first week, what was good, what needs to be worked on, pros and cons, etc. Day 10, what do you want them to know? What do you want them to where do you want them to be at?
Yeah.
What targets are you going to set them from the second check-in to day 10? Like, this is where we would want to work on, this is what we need. Touch base with them. Hey, how are you going with X? Or do you have any questions or anything? Like, just kind of go a little bit above and beyond for that first 2 weeks. Because then after that, you kind of just letting them go a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're in the rhythm and they're part of the system.
They know where everything is. They've asked the questions that they felt uncomfortable to ask you because they think that you're busy and they're taking up your time, and or they don't want to sound stupid. Like, you've eradicated all that shit.
Yeah.
Your overview video is clear. Everything's really actionable within it. And then you've got this like just step by step every couple of day process to just get them what they want. It could be touch and base. It could be an email series. It could be a combination of both. Like, find a way to give this person in 14 days time exactly what you'd want them to have to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Some people are going to do it sooner, but other people are going to be nurtured.
Yeah, correct.
And it's like at the end of the 14 days, we just want every single person just operating at, max capacity for what they need to achieve the results that they want. Got another 2 weeks of operating at that level, and then you go into your specificity block, for example.
Yeah, and then you just focus on the training.
Yeah, and then you're dropping shit rapidly if it's a weight loss or whatever. You're just making gains, crushing it.
Perfect. So we've got your offer, your value, your price, your method, your phasing things out so you're getting that retention. You've got a roadmap of what the first 90 days is going to look like, and you've got a speed first 2 weeks.
Yep.
If you're getting all of that right, you're 99% of the way there.
Yep.
So hopefully you guys take some time, put these 2 episodes together, and actually go through the exercises instead of just like, that sounds good. Go through it, run it all out, and see what changes you can make in your business that are going to improve your value and the results you're getting with your clients. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you guys got a lot of benefit. Remember, just let us know what you think of these 2-part episodes. We really want to hear, because it's more fun for us, I think, to go deeper into these topics. We're able to give more value instead of just like the surface level stuff. So if you did get value from it, if you enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments or send us a DM or something, and just like more of these. And if you go and apply any of this, what did you find? What happened in your business? What holes did you find? And what are you going to change moving forwards? If you do want to come and get the full scope of all of this, not just the headlines, you need to come and do Standout PT. So if you head to sccfit.com, go to the Standout PT link and put your details in. I will be in contact and we can do a call, have a chat about where your business is right now, what you want to achieve, and if we can bridge that gap for you. For now, if you just hit a like, a comment, a follow, just do something to interact with the episode, send it to your dog, do whatever you want. Just make something happen so this episode just gets out to a few more people. We appreciate you tuning in, and I won't see you next week. We'll have Jason and Jess on the next couple of pods. Ciao.